What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Down Once More. I'm your host, Matt, and I am joined this week by Brad for our February movie review of The Emperor's New Clothes. Brad, welcome. I think this is the first 2026 episode you have been on.
Yes,
So,
because it
welcome.
is February.
Yeah. There's
And
been 7
2020
episodes of the podcast.
Oh, and I haven't
6.
been invited to any of them.
Correct. Well, one I did
Wow.
from the hospital, and so
Only important things.
yeah, that's it.
Well,
So,
I was giving you a pass because I thought there was only one episode that I got passed over on, but if it was really that many episodes without me.
there has been only one other movie review that you have missed out on, but I think we need to do some kind of draft or list again soon. So
Yeah.
people let us know in the comments, and Brad be thinking we haven't done one in a while.
Also, like, if people haven't been clamoring for me, so that 6 episodes have passed in the new year without me being on, maybe this isn't what the people want. Use your
It's
voice.
I've not gotten hit up by anyone wanting your dissertation.
That's
Notes.
good. That's fine. It's not written yet.
Oh, okay. Well, you were
I've been putting
offering
all my
drafts for money,
energy.
like a Patreon for
Yeah,
drafts of
totally.
your
But I've been putting
paper.
all my energy into preparing for this movie review.
I appreciate that dedication, and
Yeah.
don't pretend like you
Anything for
didn't
you.
tell me you just watched it last night. So, let's get into it. We How this episode came to be is, for some reason, one of the songs from this musical popped in my head, and it like unlocked a core memory, because back growing up, I remember we had taped it off TV. We had it on a VHS. So it just all came rushing back to me, and I'm like, I wonder if that's available anywhere. And I looked it up, and lo and behold, it was on Amazon Prime. I texted you. I'm like, look what's on Amazon Prime. We need to review this on the pod. I have not watched this in probably 20 years. Like,
No, I haven't thought
wouldn't you
about it in
say?
probably
Like,
20
at
years.
least? Yeah.
Oh my goodness. At least. I also there was I think it was the very beginning, like the first like 10 seconds of the film were corrupted on our VHS.
Yep.
And so this was the first time I saw
The whole thing from the very
the whole
beginning.
thing. But much
Yes.
like you, core memory unlocked. I don't remember our childhoods very well. There's just like some trauma black holes that just blank out everything. And
Yeah.
watching this movie, like every scene came rushing back to me.
Yeah. Same.
I just remembered so vividly, just like, oh my gosh, yes. I don't, we probably watched this movie a couple dozen times in our
Oh, yeah.
childhood. But when you texted it to me, like it was so repressed. I forgot there were songs. And it's
No,
mostly
there's
songs.
songs.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
It's
Yeah.
under an hour and a half long. So I
Quick.
watched this. I made my wife and the in-laws watch this movie
Oh man.
because I've had
Wild.
my in-laws have been staying with us the past month and a half. Talked about on last week's pod with some of the health stuff my wife's been going through. So I've had my in-laws living with me the past month and a half. So I should get more credit from people for still being able to put out a podcast episode every week when I've had my in-laws living with me a month and a half. But I'm like, okay, I'm going to review this movie on the podcast with Brad. I need to watch it. It's an hour and 25 minutes. Up to you guys if you want to watch it with me. Everyone joined in, sat down on the couch, fired up Amazon Prime, and put on the 1987 canon movie Tales classic adaptation of Hans Christian Andersen's short story, The Emperor's New Clothes.
Oh
And
my gosh.
just like you said, everything came rushing back. As I
Rushing.
watched this, I'm like, I remember beat for beat every little thing. So there's been lots of adaptations of The Emperor's New Clothes. Story, swindlers go in, there's an emperor, he's vain, loves his clothes, loves his outfits, and he's looking for something new. A couple swindlers tell him they have the ability to weave gold, diamonds into a magical fabric that is only visible by people, well, it's invisible to people who are incredibly stupid or unfit for their positions. What are you fidgeting with? It is ridiculously loud all of a sudden. Oh, what is that?
Batteries. I'm
Candy?
sorry. A lot of tingling
Batteries? Oh, they're in
batteries.
that, plastic. Think of our listeners. That could have been a ASMR, that ASMR segment brought to you by Duracell. Um,
It's not. It's Amazon
okay.
brand.
Oh,
I'm
man,
sorry. I'm
man.
sorry.
Okay, okay. Back to it. This, uh, we'll talk about it, our normal thing. What initial thoughts, what we like, what worked, what didn't work, final thoughts, favorite songs, if any. But this one, it's music by Stephen Lawrence, lyrics by Michael Corey. It has some like classic comedy like names in it, like Sid Caesar, and Clive Revel. Sid Caesar's in Vacation movies. He's in lots of things. You were not familiar with Sid Caesar, Bradley?
No, he's like that guy that has like a smallish part in the history of the world, part one.
He's in Vegas Vacation as old guy. He's
Who's
in
seen
Grease.
Vegas Vacation? This
I
is
don't
like,
I recognize the name Sid Caesar. He had an old Sid Caesar collection. There's a whole DVD, old classic black and white stuff with
and
Sid
how many
Caesar.
of those movies have you seen?
Well, none except this one. And this is the only
Okay.
one I need to
Okay.
see.
That's all I'm saying.
So,
Let's not
okay.
pretend.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe people who are really into that era of like camp comedies
Mhm.
know Sid Caesar, but let's not pretend like this is a household name for people in the
I
year of our Lord
I said
2026.
of the time. Names of the time. I recognize Clive Revel as well. But whatever, that is neither here nor there. I explicitly told you I was not going to tell you any of my thoughts on this, and I didn't want to hear your thoughts because we had conversations before we had watched it about. I had said, I'll be interested to see if it holds up. And you said it's not going to hold up. Uh, and so now, having watched it, Brad, what were your thoughts as you watched this?
Look, this movie totally holds up.
Thank you.
This
Yes.
movie is so good. I
It's
cannot
the
tell you.
best.
I I before I watched it, I looked it up. It's only got 40% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, this is going to be so bad. This is going to
Uh-huh.
be so bad." And honestly, I don't know what the 60% of people who gave it a thumbs down were thinking. Okay, let's just get out
Yeah, let's
in front of this.
Uh-huh.
If you are looking for like a hyper polished Judd Apatow style comedy, maybe you'll not be into it. If you go into it thinking this is a low budget, late 80s, campy fairy tale adaptation, I don't know that they could have done better.
Yeah,
Some
it's
of the comedic timing, some of the lines, there are so many parts where I was just like, that was such a hilarious choice. That was
everyone
so well done.
everyone is committing 100%. Like,
100% to the most
everyone in this
ludicrous
is
bits.
insane.
It's
It is
insane. Like
so
the production value isn't great. Are their singing voices incredible? No. There are multiple points where the dubbing is like
oh, so off.
distractingly bad.
Yeah.
Distractingly bad. Who cares? It is this like campy. This should be a cult classic. I cannot tell you how much fun. It is way more charming than it deserves to be.
100%.
Way more charming than it deserves to be. And
Eh,
each little character is not perfectly acted, but
eh,
dialed up to the like most ridiculous version of what it could be, and it works in harmony with itself so well.
I could not agree more, and I am so
Golly.
glad that you feel that. Like, there was
God, I
part of
loved
me,
it.
I'm like, it's either he's gonna love it and he's gonna be like, "It holds up too, and it's gonna be great," or you're gonna have, "This is the stupidest movie ever," but I felt you were gonna like, it has, like, the most over the top, ridiculous sound effects.
Oh my
At
gosh.
one
Oh
point,
my
when they're
gosh.
stealing the jewels, they float up into the pillowcase. Like,
Yes.
unexplicably, I don't know, they're just holding it, and I remembered that part
Yes.
vividly,
Oh
and
my
just
gosh.
everything. So, we said it, it's swindlers go to the emperor, but there is a wild cast of characters. So the swindlers, it's Henry and his nephew, Nicholas. Um, it opens where they're about to be executed and
By
drowned.
by jumping off a cliff while holding a cannonball,
Yeah,
as if that's a
not
form of execution.
not a high cliff.
Just and
They're
it's just
just
this line of people and they're just like it's like they're waiting to get checked in. And it's just like the punishment is execution, as if they weren't already holding a cannonball. Just
Mhm. Yep. And
oh.
then yeah, it's ridiculous. But then they get spared because not the emperor, the whoever the person noble in this area, his son is going to marry the emperor's daughter, and decreed everyone gets a pardon and they're free. So the main cast of characters: Henry and Nicholas, the swindlers, the emperor, his prime minister,
Yes.
yes, the duke,
That's your
uh,
Clive whatever.
yeah, Clive Revel is the prime minister, the duke,
Who can't
and
pronounce his R's,
he
which is
cannot.
such a wild choice, and the guy loves red.
Yep,
Wed.
but
And
but
it's
so there y
who needed that to be a choice?
but it was
And it
perfect.
works.
It was
It's
so
perfect.
good.
It's just
It
like
was a
they're
ridiculous
just
choice,
like,
but
"We're
it
gonna have
was
this guy dress up
I loved it
stupid.
so much.
He's a duke, and also he has a speech
It's
impediment."
got ridiculous.
Just
Yep. And
wed.
then you have
Woo be
Princess
wed.
Princess Gilda, who is the emperor's daughter, who is going to be married off to, Prince Nero,
Nino.
and
Prince Nino.
Nino, you're right, it's
Prince
Nino.
Nino, who collects spiders.
Spiders and frogs and
I'd
and
rather kiss a
snakes.
spider. Oh, would you? Oh.
That's what, like, it's just so ridiculous. Like, why? Why is that? Like, because, like I said, this is an
I would
hour
rather
and
kiss a
20
spider, a sentence nobody has ever said in the history of the world, especially not to someone who they know collects spiders.
Yep. And it's like, this is an hour and 20-minute movie. It is, and then there's just these random things they throw in, like Prince Nino. She's like, the one thing she's heard about him is, I heard he collects spiders and bugs and snakes, and then it comes into play.
Chekhov's gun.
And
Hey, that's quality story
it's true.
writing right there.
It's true.
Everything that's introduced has to factor into the plot.
Uh, it is true. I didn't make a ton of notes as I watched this. I have some random ones, but there's only 5 songs in it. It's the pacing is great. It felt like it was an hour.
It felt like watching a TV show.
It was so
so
great.
good. I
The very
swear.
first song is when we're first introduced to the emperor and his obsession with clothes, and it's the clothes make the man.
Clothes
And
make the man.
they're going back and forth. There's one they say, helmets make men Genghis Khanic. They say hats make you Napoleonic. Helmets make men Genghis Khanic.
Oh
They're
my
just-
gosh. Let's talk about the emperor's clothes, by the way. Right, this emperor, it's and like there's so many things you just like, I wear something till I'm sick of it, but you only wear things once. Exactly, and then I'm sick of it. Like
Mhm.
great little lines like that, but there's this point where he like chides his daughter for dressing up as a man, and he's just like, I don't like when women wear men's clothes, and he's literally wearing a dress at that moment.
Mhm.
Oh.
It,
It's so campy, and they dial it all the way up. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it.
it's it's amazing. So the 5 songs in this are The Clothes Make the Man, then The Adventure of the Century,
Which kind of rips.
Yep, that's
This
like, all these are
venture
bangers, and
of
I
a
disagree with the
century.
IMDb reviewer that said none of these songs are catchy. They can fuck
They
off.
can
These are
get stuffed. You kidding me?
see, here this is kinda my thought with it. This is the perfect campy TV
Oh
watch at
my
home
gosh.
musical. Is this
Yes.
one could this be turned into a stage production?
No.
No. It
No.
does not have the legs for that.
No.
It is fun. You will rewatch it. It's I don't need a bunch of depth. There is some clever wordplay in the
Oh
song
my
still.
goodness.
It's so well performed, not like on a talent singing wise, but just like we said, the dedication wise.
I and really what it is Sid Caesar is
Mhm.
incredible in this. His comedic timing and his comedic sensibility is wonderful. There's a couple lines that he gives that just killed me, but one of them was like, he's like talk his daughter's just like, "Do I have to marry Nino? I don't want to. I hear he's terrible, blah, blah, blah." And he says, "You're not 16 anymore. You can't be too choosy." And then they just move on. They just
Mhm.
move on, and there's so many of these little just such funny little moments, such funny
I
little lines, and then they just, like they don't acknowledge it, and they just
Nope.
right past.
There's when the guy comes in, Prince Nino's father, with Prince Nino, and the emperor sees him because he does love his daughter and want the best
Yes.
for his
Oh my
daughter.
gosh. So
And he's like, the painting you sent us of your son was very flattering. Was it painted in the dark?
do you
He's like,
do
do
you
you
have a
have
younger
another
son?
son?
An older
Do you have a
son?
daughter?
Taller son, a shorter son. You have a daughter?
Yeah.
It's
Just
so
like,
good.
he's like,
He
he
must
better
be
have
rich.
a lot of money.
Oh, I
It's like,
mean a
he
lot of
does.
money.
No, I mean a lot of money. It's
It's
just,
so yeah. It's hysterical. Absolutely hysterical.
it's,
Or like, since we're kind of talking about Sid Caesar, because he really does carry it.
yes.
There's this fashion show as part of the movie. There's this fashion show
Hmm.
to like for the emperor because he knows that what he wears to his daughter's wedding must be the most incredible thing. And there's three sets of people, and I so vividly remembered each of them.
Yep.
And I couldn't believe that they only showed up in that tiny little scene. I
Yeah.
thought they had played a much bigger I remembered them much bigger in my mind. But there's there's a French couple, there's a Russian couple, and there's a Japanese couple. And he goes, and I totally missed this as a child. He goes and speaks to them each in their own language.
Hmm.
And he actually like I'm sure for native speakers, he's spoken with an accent, but he said it pretty fluently,
Do we
like
know he was
very quick.
actually speaking the language? You know more about languages than I
I don't
do.
know Russian, I don't know Japanese, but his French was real French.
Okay.
And the way
But he
that he
slips things in it
yeah,
too.
exactly, the way he weaves in little inner language where it's like with the Russian, he's just like, a vodka, borscht," and it's like making
Because
he's
a
clearly
big
making the
guy.
fun of guy being fat,
Yeah.
right? And then he every time he starts off like really flat, and then he just berates them. And then when he gets to the Japanese, he's like he
Aw.
he at one point he says harikari, which is the like the
Yeah,
samurai kill.
and he does
Recommending that they should ritually kill themselves because their costumes were so
Yeah.
embarrassing. Hilarious. It's
Yeah.
incredible. It's so perfectly, incredibly delivered. I it killed me. It
It
killed
was
me.
another
Oh,
one of my favorite moments is when the fake tailors, swindlers, when they're going to measure him and they're just
yes.
making shit up. They're like, it's tibbets and whoopits and toggets, and they're doing all the different
His
things.
whoopits are
And they're like,
he's got 6
the
whoopits.
biggest I've ever seen. It's bigger
The
than
Maharaj.
Maharaja. And then
Maharaj
he's
only
just,
had 3 whoopits. Was only 3 whoopits.
yeah,
You hear that?
and he's so
Get
obsessed.
me a
He's like,
book on
"I've got
whoopits.
yeah, I have bigger whoopits than a Maharaja. I wonder what they are. I hope it's something nice." It just,
I've got I've got a huge whoopits and I need to take care of them.
yeah, it's just it. It
Oh,
is. It was so good.
it's so good. It's so good.
This is what these reviews end up being when it's just we end up loving them, like, but Rayleigh and I watch Twisted and stuff like that, where it's just we're devolving to, like, quoting it. But,
Oh,
what we've kinda talked what worked for you? Everything. Songs,
yeah,
dedication.
yeah.
Um, what did not work for you?
Okay.
For putting our critical hats on.
Yeah. There's a couple things. I think the world building isn't much, right? Part of
Yeah.
this is a very
It's like a
low
kid's story.
budget,
Yeah.
right? Like, what empire is this? Not like thinking historically, but like there's just 25 peasants or townspeople that show up to see the emperor's clothes. Like, it's not it
Mhm.
it doesn't really help us understand what is this world that we're supposed to envision. Um, I guess so you could say that. The romance between Nicholas and Gilda is so fast, right? Like, he's
Sing
pretending
one
to be
song.
a disabled guy, and she sees him, and they make eye contact, and then he goes
He
to
takes
hide
his patch
rubies.
up
Yeah,
to look at her. Yeah.
and then they just start singing, "Is this a love song? Can it be?" And she's like, "Rescue me." Uh,
He
and like
says,
that
but
was like
right after the song, he says, "But I'm a nobody," and she's like, "But I love this nobody." It's like, you
yeah,
sang one
and it's
song
just
together.
like, I understand that this is so short, such a short movie,
Yeah.
but that was just like, okay, that was pretty quick. And then the way it just wrapped up at the end
Yeah.
was so just like, it was so too much, right? Like, oh, the uncle tries to escape. He drops the rubies on the ground. The emperor is just like, run off with my daughter. I have lots of kids. We
Yeah.
need someone to run the kingdom. Haha, even the emperor can be, when his entire, like, all the people there, maybe his whole empire, we don't know how big this friggin' empire is, laughs at him. And then he's just like, you're right. I can make mistakes too. Have fun with my daughter.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That was just too fast.
That was the thing
That
that
was
was
not great storytelling.
yeah, the ending for me is where I'm like, "Okay, so you just found out that these people scammed you. You just realized that you were being stupid and vain, and then you're like, "Oh, he's running away with my daughter who is supposed to get married." And yeah, like you said,
Which,
he's like,
and he
"Have
doesn't
lots of
know that
kids." He doesn't
his
give a fuck.
riches were recovered. Like, he has no
Right.
idea that the pillowcase got dumped on the sand. He doesn't
Yeah.
know. All he knows is that they made off with all the, like, gold and rubies and, like, jewels in his castle and his treasury. And he's just like, peace. Also, they don't explain how and why the marriage to Nina was off, other than, oh my goodness, he walked out of the castle in his underwear. How
Yeah.
embarrassing. We're out. What? Like,
Yeah.
I thought the contract was pretty ironclad.
Yeah.
And he could just be like,
That's what
"Now
they
you
said.
embarrassed yourself. I'm not gonna marry your daughter who's wildly out of my
Deuces.
league."
Well, the sequel is about a big bloody war between their
There's a
families.
sequel?
No.
I should
No.
I can't believe
Um,
I
but I
edit that out.
can forgive that because one part I did love at the end is when the Duke, the Prime Minister, and the Emperor are all fighting with each other about who was the most stupid
Yes.
because of everything.
Oh
And
my gosh.
and then his like band service from Wenceslaus or whatever comes in and he's like, "Not now, we're just being stupid." Just
Yes.
it's great. Like the commitment from
Oh,
them was great.
yeah. No, it was so good.
Yeah, I'd say that was really like the love story, that whole thing, and the commitment, and like there's things that happen, but if
I
you're watching
suppose
this
you
cheesy,
needed it,
corny
but
movie, you suspend disbelief,
yes.
and
Yes.
it works for the story. It is entertaining. Um,
Yeah.
it is great. Now, what did you have a specific song that was your favorite song? So we talked Clothes Make the Man, The Adventure of the Century, Weevo is probably one of the ones that was most stuck in my head because when they're pretending to weave and they're trying to deceive the one
Weaving,
soldier person who's
weave
suspicious.
all.
and then we'll just, like, peek in and, like, finish singing with them
Yeah.
at one point. And then there's the "Is This a Love Song" one,
Uh-huh.
and then "Red or Blue," which is when the Duke and the Prime Minister have gone
Oh
to
my
look at
gosh.
it, and one of them says it's blue, one says it's red, because they both see shit because there's nothing there, and so that they're just going back and forth,
Ugh.
and, that scene, by the way, when they're trying to describe what color they think it is to the tailors when they're pretending to hold it up to them is great. He's like, "Eh, beautiful, it's, so, beautiful," and just going back.
Ugh.
And like you
It's
said, with the
room
Dukes,
with a loom. Room
the
with a
the
loom.
Dukes, uh, a speech impediment just going wed, wed, wed.
Wed is the color you should have said. It's
It's
red and blue is yeah, it's one of the ones for me. I just like I don't know that I could pick any song over Adventure of the Century.
mm,
Because like there's something about the don't call it a crime, call it an adventure. Ba-da-da-dun-dun,
mhm,
ba-da-dun. That like that was just an earworm for me as a kid, and hearing it again was just
mhm,
like, "Oh, man, this is great. This is
yeah,
so this is just what I need."
yeah, and I love, like, kind of the reprise because it ends, they sneak in, they're doing their own thing, and then he's like, "But uncle, what if we get caught?" And then he just goes right
Yes.
into it again,
But
and
uncle
it is. It's it's great, like, I think that's probably my favorite too, but they're all bangers, all 5 of them.
they're all good.
All of them I
I'm
listened to.
I'm just scrolling through some, uh, Rotten Tomatoes reviews. Certainly the worst of the canon movie tales.
Maybe it's people who hate
Uh,
musicals. Maybe they're not all
maybe.
musicals.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to see more. It won't let me see the worst. I
One of
screw
the I'm
you.
looking at quotes, and that's
Uh,
one of the things the
the
emperors.
songs are very good, good, a
Mhm.
must. Not the best of the movie tales, but very funny. Okay, there's been, like, almost no reviews.
I Yeah, there's not a ton on IMDb. I was just looking at some of the quotes, and, like, one of the things, like, the emperor's complaining that all clothes are the same. He's like, "The collar is always around the neck, the
Yes.
sleeves always come off the shoulders.
It's stinking hilarious.
There's
It's
always
so
2
good.
legs," and that's what when they're, uh the Henry and Nicholas Dispenser, the swindlers, when they
Mhm.
are, pitching themselves to him, they're the weavers of the distinction. They can do whatever he wants. They specialize in unique things. And he's like, "Do you only
5.
have 2 legs?" And he's like,
How many
"Well, how many
legs do you want?
legs do you want?" And he's like, "4, no 5." Just,
L
the
leg to leg to leg to leg to leg.
uh, I if you've made it this far in the review, and you have not watched this
You
movie, I hope
haven't. Nobody
the
has.
one
Nobody's still with us.
the one thing you should have got is that you need to go to Amazon Prime and watch this movie.
It's
Like,
so worth it.
it will be, like, and don't go in expecting, like, we've been very transparent about what it is. It is cheesy, it is corny, it is low production value, it is from the late '80s. The dubbing does not match up a lot of the times, but
No.
you're gonna have a good time. You'll forget your troubles for
Absolutely.
85 minutes and just
Absolutely.
enjoy yourself. The
Let me
in-laws
just
enjoyed it, the wife enjoyed it. It's a great time.
yeah, let me just tack on to that and say, you probably spend more time scrolling Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever on your phone in a day than this entire movie is.
Yeah,
And I gotta be honest, you probably don't have to sit there and devote 100% of your energy to it.
yeah,
But any attention that you give to it with rightly oriented expectations
yes,
will be well worth it.
yes.
period. It's funny
Mhm.
and it's fun. And not everything needs to be high art.
Nope.
Not everything needs to be brilliant.
Mm-mm.
And this is neither of those things. But for what it is real damn good.
Yeah. I mean, it's got, like, the ridiculous, like, sound effects
Oh my gosh.
going in there too. Like, the one other thing that was, like, seared in my head, there's when, Nicholas goes down out the window to
And
go
he's
hide
running
the
around.
jewels. Yep,
Oh
and he's
my
hiding
gosh.
from the little, like, soldier guy in his stripy
Which,
pants. He's, like,
he was
looking
another
around
one.
at the
He was
sound
another one
effects.
that I remembered very
Yep.
vividly, and I thought he had a much bigger role.
Yeah, he's in 2
Dude,
scenes.
he's in 2 scenes, doesn't say a word.
Nope.
He's walking in front of the soldiers in the Adventure of the Century scene, and
Mhm.
then that's it. And I
Yep.
was just like, "This guy's hilarious. He's very memorable." And he is very
He
memorable.
is.
Hysterical.
Mhm. It's great. I'm
It's so
so
good.
glad that this movie held up. Like, I
Yeah,
would have been disappointed
absolutely.
if I'm like, "This was complete and utter dog shit," but it I had so much fun with it, and I will probably like, I will watch this again. Like, this will
Yes.
not be the only time I watch it. Are
This
you gonna
will
show it to the
be
kids?
I'm gonna show it to the kids the next pizza movie night that it's my turn to choose. We are watching The
Nice.
Emperor's New Clothes, and they're gonna love it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then go tell mom and pops will just be tickled if your kids are singing those songs.
We will not tell mom and pops. Also, how was this on our radar?
No idea.
Like,
We
we didn't see any of the other Canon Tales.
we had The Wizard of Oz on Ice taped on VHS. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
one, those monkeys were creepy. That's all I remember about that
I
one.
always found those monkeys less creepy than the Dame
One's in the
Judi
actual Wizard
Dench
of Oz? Hmm.
one.
Did you say Judi Dench?
Isn't that who plays?
Judy Garland.
Dang it. Yeah, I messed that one
Mhm,
up. Dame
mhm.
Judy Garland. I don't think she was knighted, though. Just
I
Judy
don't think
Garland.
so. Mhm.
Judy Dench would have crushed Dorothy, though, as well.
Yeah. Yeah, Dame Judi
I
Dench would have done great. Wait,
I
no.
would have.
So she would have replaced the house in your damn it, nope, that's the witch. Nope. That's bad. Bad.
I
Bad
feel
math.
like
I
I
thought I
feel
had
like this
something
whole
for a
thing
second, and I'm like, "Ha ha," and then I'm like, "Wow, nope, nope. You're just coming off stupid right now."
I feel
Eh,
like we should edit all of that out.
no, I'm gonna leave it all in. I believe in transparency and
I
ease of editing,
I do too.
and natural things. In my defense, this is the first whiskey I have drank in, like, 3 months, so that's probably why. So, mhm.
You off the sauce?
I've had to be responsible. We have to be responsible. So, uh,
I stopped. I've barely been drinking alcohol because it's just not worth getting any sort of like headache or bloatiness.
yeah. Oh, I get hungover so easily now, and it's
I
ridiculous.
get hungover without getting drunk. Like
Mhm,
I don't even get buzzed and I get a
mhm.
wake up with a pounding headache.
Yeah. I'll probably regret
Alcohol
this
is
tomorrow.
poison, kids.
Yeah. Boom.
So,
Now that part's getting edited out.
yeah, that
It
limits our
just got
sponsors.
lame, and so,
Yeah.
um,
Anyway, Down One's More brought to you by Twisted Tea.
cringe can stay in, lame gets edited out. Um,
Bunch of prudes, man. Anyway, this
uh,
movie's great.
yeah,
Everyone
I
should
was
watch this movie. I have nothing else to say about it though. That's
n
how
n
that's how shallow it is.
yeah, there's not much. That's
We've
what we
literally
said at the
just
beginning.
said everything that needs to be said about that movie.
Yeah, it's great, it's worth your time, go watch it,
So many funny
period.
things. We quoted it way too much for any of you to have enjoyed this.
Yeah, hopefully,
Watch
we
it and then
I mean,
rewatch this podcast.
disclaimer, for the beginning of the episode. If you haven't watched this, just go
watch it and
go
then
watch the movie, and then come here.
come listen to us tell you that you should watch it for 30 minutes. Like,
Yeah,
we really shot ourselves in the foot with this
we
one.
really did.
Hey,
We
this
just
movie
created
that none of
a
you have
cycle.
seen. Hey, I know none of you has seen it. Go watch it, then come back so we can tell you to watch it.
But the best selling point is that they do it so much better than we did. So if you got any sort of entertainment or
didn't.
enjoyment out of this
No.
podcast,
No,
you will
we're
get it
fucking
100-fold
hilarious.
from the
No,
movie.
we're funny as hell. We crushed
Not
that.
as funny as
Nah.
Sid Caesar.
Yeah, but some of the supporting
Everyone
cast-
knows Sid Caesar.
Everyone
Which
knows-
one?
Everyone does. Nicholas was kind of a trip.
Nino sucks. But
Nino
his character
sucks.
worked like,
And I love
that
how they
actor was
pull
100% committed and
Yeah,
looked ridiculous.
and I love how like they just randomly like you didn't think these guys were about to fight, and then she's like, Nicholas, no, he's a master sword fighter, and
Yeah.
he pulls out this little rapier, and then he's slashing with it.
Yeah.
Can't be
And
much of a
Nicholas
master
pulls-
sword if he didn't know that there's no blade on that thing.
And Nicholas pulls like this giant broad, like 8-foot
Huge.
broadsword off this suit of armor and is just holding it in front of him the whole time.
Yeah.
And it is just go watch this movie.
It's a good movie.
That's your plan. We kept the podcast episode short, so
You can watch
now
the
have
friggin'
time to
movie.
watch the movie.
Go do it. Go do
Yep.
it. Do it now. Do it.
Okay. Any
Do
other
it.
final thoughts, Brad?
I bought a dryer today.
The joys of adulthood. Did you not have a dryer before? Your dryer before shit the bed?
Our dryer broke. And
Nice.
I looked up the model number, and it is 17 years old.
Nice.
And I replaced the thermal fuse on it, hoping that
Mm.
just cheap, easy fix. And
Nope.
turns out it was the motor. The motor was done, and I could spend like $200 to buy a new motor for a nearly 2-decade-old dryer. So I decided to just buy a new one.
Smart.
So I spent $700+
Nice.
today.
That's exciting. So are you upping the price of people who want to subscribe to your dissertation Patreon?
Yeah, but I will introduce the chapters in a personalized video with my shirt off. We're just upping the stakes here.
Your shirt
I
off,
gotta-
huh?
Yeah.
Now, if that leaks,
I'm
discredit...
filming from the neck up, but just know the
Okay.
shirt is off below that.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, would that,
Yeah.
if that leaked, would that discredit your work at all?
No, my work being bad would discredit my work.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
So buy me the matching washer. Let's go.
There was a very small part of me, and then I quickly thought better of it. I'm like, I'm going to just start this podcast. No shirt, Emperor's new clothes, just shirtless, like you said. And I'm like, because I'm like, the camera is above my nipples, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm like, that's a horrible idea. And I'm
Well,
so
especially,
glad I
like,
thought better of that.
I kind of
I would just have the worst man boobs right now. Like my cleavage would maybe get us some more views. Just need to shave up the chest.
just the camera is just this. People don't even know you're a dude. It's just I see tits. Let's go. What's this movie? I hear it's good.
You do see Sid Caesar in his underwear in this movie. So hey, if that's your thing,
That's not anybody's thing.
it's true. His
Gosh,
hair,
I don't
even
know,
though it's not
actually.
what it was, it just looked like Princess Leia's space buns the entire time on the side of his head.
Yeah.
It was the which hand is my waving hand? That whole
Look, there's so many
whole
great
scene.
bits.
You just
Go
gotta
to watch it. Go to watch it.
Go watch it.
Go
Go watch it.
to see the bits.
Amazon Prime. I think it's also on Tubi. So
Yeah.
you don't even need an Amazon Prime
No.
subscription. Yeah, it's on Tubi,
Look,
MGM Plus, and Amazon Prime. So You don't even need an Amazon subscription. Go watch on
Yep.
Tubi for free.
And
Boom.
remember, like, subscribe, share with your friends and loved ones. We're trying to monetize this. Right, Matt?
I do my own taxes, and taxes are a pain in the ass, so I don't care about monetizing it.
Okay, don't watch, don't like,
Don't watch, don't like.
don't tell anybody about this.
But give us
This is
ideas.
actually kind of
Comment.
embarrassing.
Yeah, yeah. Comment what kind of drafts you want to see Brad and I do, what kind of lists. We've done like musical opening numbers. We've done lots of things. Our Valentine's one we did a couple years ago of top 5 musical love songs. That one picked up some traction on YouTube recently around the holiday time. So give us some ideas. Drop it in the comments what you want to see on the pod. Next week, I will be talking about what's coming to streaming in theaters in March and revealing what I will be seeing for this next Broadway tour season at my theater
Woo!
and subscribing to that. So
Hopefully
tune in
spam a
next
lot.
week. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I did my like kind of wish list that will not happen because usually it's like there's one or two that I'm really excited about, a couple that I'm like about,
Yeah.
and one that I've like not really ever heard of. So we'll see. I've got a couple shows left this season. I will be seeing The Music Man on March 5th, and I will be reviewing that on the pod. And then I will be
Gary,
seeing
Indiana, Gary,
Suffs.
Indiana. That one looks so good.
Yeah, and there's a pro shot coming to PBS Great Performances on May 8th.
Sick.
So,
Oh, can we do that one in May?
sure.
I want to see. That's been on my short list for a while.
Yeah, we can do it. You can come
Cool.
back for the Suffs one, and we'll have 2 white guys talk about the suffragette movement.
Hey, I'm an
Perfect.
ally.
Well, yeah, I am too.
Yeah, I bet you don't even watch the WNBA.
You got me there, but I don't watch the NBA either. I just don't watch that many sports. I watch Husker sports and every once in a while an NFL game.
You're sharing too many
That's it.
personal details, Matt. This is the internet.
Sorry. I apologize. This is the internet. But yeah, I think we've spent as long on the outro as we did the entire episode. So now we will actually end the episode. But subscribe and follow on Instagram at Down Once More Pod so you get notified when the episode drops. So thank you all. Apple, Spotify, YouTube, anywhere you listen to podcasts, that's where you can find us. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Don't forget to go down once more. Later.
I don't know if I love you.
Brad
I
doesn't
know
love
you
you,
personally.
but I do. That's why he only comes back every like 6-8 episodes.
Hey, I love
I'm here
all
every
my
week because I have the love.
I love all my Patreon subscribers.
Brad loves no one. Boom. That's the moral of the story. Later.
Yep.